guys, welcome to another episode of the On Her Mark podcast. I'm your host, Hannah Donnelly, and I can't wait to dig in today because I am sitting down with a woman who is about to build a brand new legacy here in Boston. Boston Legacy FC's new head coach, Filipa Patão, is here, and she is going to lead the team as they begin to shape their identity in the National Women's Soccer League. Filipa is a former player herself, earning several titles before hanging up her cleats. And as a coach, most recently, she led the Portuguese club Benfica to 5 consecutive league titles. She is excited to come to Boston and build a new franchise and legacy here. Coach, welcome to Boston. Welcome to the NWSL. How are you feeling about all of these good changes coming your way?
I'm so excited to be with the team, to be in Boston, to start the work. So it's a big change to me, but I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, it's a big change. It will be your first time in the NWSL, and it's an exciting time for Boston. We're bringing the NWSL back to the city, and you guys are the 15th franchise in the league. The league this year or next year will be 16 teams. How exciting is it to see this sport and this league grow?
This is why I'm here. I love challenge. I love to challenge myself, and be here in the WNSL is very, very important because it's a great league, very, very competitive, and the project of Boston is very interesting because of this, because it's a start. We can write a new book with empty pages, and I love to be part of this process. I think it's important to Boston, to the community, to have a women's football team, and it's very important that we can make history. This is our Boston legacy. We want to build a legacy in our city with our supporters. So this is why I came to Boston. This is why I accept this challenge, because I want to make part of history, and I feel this project gonna be a big project.
Absolutely. Well, you said it, right? You guys have this blank page, this opportunity to create and to build this legacy. I'm curious, where does that start for you? What does it take to begin to build this legacy in this team? You're not only building a roster, but you guys are building the entire organization, the culture, the technical style, the style of play. Where does this all begin, Coach?
The project is new, but first of all, is make for peoples to Boston, because we consider that is important to the city have a team. This is the first goal of the project. Have a women's team, because we know women's is growing, football women's is growing. Everybody wants to be part of that. We want to change the philosophy of football. We want to change the way that people see the women's football, and the owners of the club want to be part of this changing philosophy, changing minds. This is one step for the city. Make change in the world, make change in women's football. They put here Dominic, the director, the sportive. He came from Barcelona, so very, very important person in football, and have a lot of experience, and bring all this experience from Barcelona to here, to the project of Boston, and start to build everything.
Dome spoke about how he and the ownership team really want to be protagonists on the field. So if we start with the style of play, what are you hoping to build in this team on the pitch?
Everybody knows, if the persons I used to see a lot of football and see Benfica teams, they're gonna know that we love to have the ball. I love to have the ball, and this is one of the things, because this marriage is so good, because I'm very, very competitive. I'm a person that wants to build different football, a football that the supports like to see with unpredictable, with the 1v1s, with the things that normally we like to see football. Not a team to defending, not a team waiting for something. No, we want to win games, but we want to make a legacy, to have a legacy, a different legacy in football, with a different style, with a style that everybody loves, because we want to attack a lot. We want to treat well the ball because we love the ball. The football fans love to have the ball. So a team that's gonna be very, very aggressive, very, very intense, because my teams normally are like this. And when I talk with Domek, was this type of things, this type of dynamics, this type of identity that we start to understand that, okay, this is the perfect marriage, because the way that we want to have the football in Boston, it's a different style of football, a football that can tell a history. Normally, I say that is more easy when you tell a history when you are playing, because if you want to bring the supports, they need to feel your energy, they need to feel your passion, they need to understand that you are there living a dream, playing football, but you are doing something more, because probably you're going to change the life of the supporters, because one time per week they want to go see football with the families, with the children, with everybody, and this represents a lot, because people have this type of desire to be important and to be part of something. And I feel that I'm very ambitious and very competitive, and I love to bring this type of energy and this type of feelings in football.
Well, you're going to fit right here in Boston well, Coach, because we are competitive people. We love good energy. And that kind of bleeds over, right? The energy on the pitch by attacking, by not being on the defense, by being unpredictable and making plays bleeds over into the culture of a team and into the culture of an organization. So as you build the roster and you start, you guys start to, we're starting to see the roster grow right now, but as players begin to come, what do you hope to see as the culture in the locker room and the culture to see around the practice facility and off the pitch?
I think, first of all, they need to understand, everybody needs to understand that we need to put 100% of us in our job, in our life. This is the first main goal that we need to have in the locker room. We need to put 100% in this, because if we want to succeed, if we want to build a legacy, we need to put 100%. This is the first message. The second message is, I'm not here, and this team is not here to be just one more. We want to be bigger than this. One more team, one more club, one more player, one more coach. No, we want to be different. We want to win in the different way. Again, winning is the way that you win. And this is the most important. The third is be a family. We need to have this type of concern about ourselves, about the other, about the community, about the people, about the supporters. Because again, this society, the human beings start to be so selfish, and I think it's important to pass this message. It's important to have empathy about the others, about the other teammates, about the supporter that probably make a lot of hours to see us. This type of empathy, this type of bringing a family to our locker room and to the field and to the stands and to the city. I think this is the third message, and the other message I think is don't be afraid. I used to say that we need to have more ambitions to win than afraid to lose, and this is And this is the message that I think is important to pass. If we want something, we need to don't have afraid to lose, to have mistakes, to not put all our work and our destiny inside the field.
Coach, as you sit there and you're building this team and this legacy, how are you going to measure success this season?
Success. We have a lot of ways to see the success, but I think first of all in football it's necessary to talk about victories, because nobody has succeeded if you don't win. But again, I want to see a team with identity. I think is very, very important to feel this type of dynamic with the supporters. We need to have our identity, and the supporters need to feel that our identity is the same identity of the city. If the city is competitive, if the city think that we have the best city of the United States, if we think that we are different, we need to see this in identity of our team. And the other thing is not everybody is afraid to fail. Everybody is afraid to not do a good job, but the difference is the way that you're gonna do, the way that you're gonna that you're gonna feel and do, even that you have afraid to fail. We're gonna have some bad moments. The bad moments don't decide the team that we're going to have, because again we are starting something new, and we know that is a process, but we need to believe in that process every time. If we have a bad day, a bad game, if we lose one game, I don't like to lose. I'm very, very competitive, so I love to win. Even if we are playing together, I don't care. Even with cards, I want to win. But in football and in life, is not possible. We're gonna have moments that we're gonna lose, but the difference is what we're gonna do after this. What we gonna do after lose, after have a bad moment. This is decide our character, our identity, our way to be in football. We're not losers because we lose. Okay, the losers is people that normally don't stand up after, don't continue, don't believe in yourself. This is losers. We're not losers. We are people that gonna have bad moments. We are a team that gonna lose sometimes, make part of the process, but the moments that we're gonna lose probably gonna be the most important moments of our history. We want to win. Mm-hmm. The key to success is winning, but again, is the way.
You're coming here with a lot of experience, and you've also coached, most recently, 5 consecutive league titles in Portugal, but you also have coached at various levels, and I'm curious how your experience with youth and teens and then at the professional level has helped you shape the type of coach that you are and your coaching philosophy.
The most important in my experience and in my career was when I was a football player, because I was a football player. I play in the national team of Portugal. I play in the big clubs in Portugal. I won a lot of titles when I am a player, but the most important is knowing the locker room, knowing the players, knowing the difficulties that we have to achieve the conditions that we have now in Portugal, because we fight a lot to have this type of right, to have a field, to have conditions to work, to have a good coach, to have everything that we have now. And this is why I stopped my career was a player, because I felt that I need to fight in the other way. So I start to be a coach, to give to the players the things that I didn't have. So I do the UEFA C, B, A. Now I'm doing the UEFA Pro, and this is my concern: help women, help girls, help everybody to achieve that goals, to improve and to be the best part of themselves every day. So when I start my career like a coach in Benfica, I start to have this philosophy to help the individual players, not just the collective, because in the formation, in the young teams, every coaches are concerned with the winnings, the collective part. But the thing is, you don't bring a collective or your collective to the first team, right? Mm-hmm. You bring the individuals. You bring this player, that player, the other player. So you need to be concerned every day to improve all the players in the best way that you can. Give all of you 24 hours thinking how I'm gonna put this girl better in this detail or in that detail. So I'm this type of coach. And I work with the boys, I work with girls, I work with men, I work with women, and everybody brings something to me. And I used to say that every person know unless one something that you don't know, and give you something every day. So they bring me the passion of football again, because I start to lose this passion when I'm be frustrating like a player, and I start to feel that passion because I start to understand that I really can change not the world but the world of somebody, and this is very important to me. So the young teams bring me this passion and bring me this thinking that is impossible. You stay in football and don't have the passion to do your job. And this is why I telling to the players every day, please don't forget of your soul, of your heart, what you put in the field, because you have the opportunity to have conditions now that in my time I don't have. So be honest and do everything that you can to be a better player. And I bring this because in the formation, in the young teams, they are so transparent, they are so honest, they just want to play football, they just want to improve, they just want to feel the football, the ball in the feet and make goals and be happy with everybody around. So this type of passion, this type of feelings we need to bring to the professional teams, because we are losing this in football. And I think this was one thing very, very important that I bring from the young teams, and probably the concern to improve the players, not just to win, but to improve the players.
I'm curious for you, because it is your job and it is a business and there's hard decisions that need to be made. You are working with so many individuals, athletes in practice, on the fields, in your office, film, that kind of thing. When do you feel most passionate about the sport? Like, is there a moment where you're standing there and you're like, this is why I'm here? Is it at practice? Is it games? Is it what's that moment for you, Coach?
A lot of moments, but I think the moment that I feel that I belong here is the moment that when I make everybody believe in something. And this is the power of you believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, when you believe what you are doing, when you believe in the process, when you believe that you can achieve great things, you can help the others around you believe with you. And I think this is important. And one example in the Benfica, when I was in Benfica, Benfica never passed the group phase of champions. It's difficult because our contest in Portugal is difficult, but we never pass. And 1 year, I start the season and say to everybody looking in the eyes, we're going to pass to the quarterfinals. We are here to work since the day one to pass to the quarterfinals. And we're going to do it. And every day we make like a circle in the fields, in the start of the trainings and the finish of the trainings. And every time we need to put the words that we felt before the training and after the training to achieve this moment. So if the train has this goal, the players need to talk about what they feel, if they are approached to the goal or not. And every day, I say one thing: we're gonna pass. If you listen every day something, believe me, you start to believe with everything that this is possible. And in the end of the season, we passed to the quarterfinals. But just because of this, the power of believing in something. I'm not the best coach of the world. I want to be, because again, I'm very competitive with myself, and I want to be the best every day. But I think the most important in the coach is not to have the best competent in the technical or tactical part. Is important, of course, but is making the others believing, make the other believe that you're gonna be the best player of the world, you're gonna achieve the great things, the team gonna win the NWSL. So you need to make the others believe. And when I start to feel that I can motivate and put the other believings with me, I start to feel, okay, I belong here. I belong in this position to be the coach. And the second thing is the game. When I start the game, I'm not with pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not nervous. I'm very, very happy to start the game, to be in the game. And you're gonna see that I'm a person that I live a lot the games. I scream a lot. I make part of the game because, again, I love the sport. I love this. And if one scream can help a player to run a little bit, I'm gonna scream more.
Yeah.
So I live a lot the games. I live a lot the moments. So it's impossible to me to think, do other things, because these make me alive.
You're in the moment. You're in the moment. And all of this is so great to hear, because I feel like this is the passion that's needed to build a legacy. That's needed to start a legacy. And you're going to do that. My final question for you here, I ask everyone that comes on the show, is there a mantra or a saying that you lean on hard days, when you're tired, when you don't want to get out there, it's pouring rain, whatever the reason is there something you say to yourself to help get you through?
Yes, I say to myself every day that a lot of people don't have the lucky that I am. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to do what they love. So it's very important to me that every day I wake up. I don't wake up every day with motivation. I don't wake up every day with strength, but I believe that is important. When I think a little bit in this, I start to remember my teammates that stop the football, stop the careers, and probably now they are very, very frustrated because they don't achieve great things. They don't achieve what they want. And I start to think about my grandfather that put me this passion inside me, because he's not here. But he bring me the passion about football. He fight with me all the battles, because in Portugal nobody wants to see a woman with a ball in the street. And my grandfather go out with me with the ball and say to the other guys, to all the boys, she wants to play, she gonna play, because she have the right to play. So this type of opportunities that I have in my life to fight a little bit more to what I love to do, I'm gonna fight every day. So if I'm not motivated, I'm motivated with this, with the tattoo of my grandfather, and remember every day I'm blessed to do what I love.
Well, we are so excited. Best of luck this season, and we'll be cheering for you the whole time.